Talking about Sarvarjon missing weight,
Yeah.
like did he got into your head because of that event?
Yeah, I hate to admit this, man, and I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about it, but yeah, I mentally going into it, I was not in the right spot. There was things outside of it that I couldn't control that I was like kind of concerned or upset about. For example, like we already talked about the weight miss, right? You know, and when I made my PFL debut, I missed weight. However, when I missed weight on my PFL debut, weigh-ins ended at 11 a.m. I stepped on that scale at 10:59, and I had to be like helped onto the scale. I had nothing left. Like I was completely depleted, and it was on 2 weeks' notice. This motherfucker had 3 months, 3 months, still missed weight, came into weigh-ins, fresh as a daisy, walking on his own, smiling. Had a full hour left to cut almost 2 pounds, and decided not to do it. He just said, "Fuck it." And to go on top of that, man, in California, before you fight, you have to like step on the scale and weigh in to see what you weigh on fight day. We weighed about the same, but also when you step on the scale, you see everybody's fight pay and the deductions you get, whatever. So I saw how much he got fined and how much I would get for him missing weight. Bro, I only got 4 grand for him missing weight. And California takes half of that. So I got 2K, 2K for him missing weight. In any other state, man, I'm not sure what his total pay was, but I'm pretty sure he was getting at least 50 and 50. Any other state, I would have gotten extra 20,000, $25,000, bro. But because it's California and the way it's structured, I got $2,000. So I saw that like a few hours before we fought. I wish I didn't see that. And that like was in my head too. I'm like, this motherfucker blew weight, didn't deplete himself, and he only gets fined like 4K and I only get two of it? It was dude, it was bullshit, bro.
I think the basic
But
rule is you are supposed to get 10% of the opponent that who have
usually it's
missed weight,
20.
right?
Usually it's
20.
20. And
Like
I mean, dude, that's a lot of money to be left on the table, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
if
and
I'm
it's
if
a
I'm fighting in California, I'm gonna blow weight and pay the $4,000 and be like, okay, cool. I don't got to cut those last 4 or 5 pounds or 2 pounds,
yeah,
whatever.
get an
That being
advantage.
said, man, that being said, I don't want to make any excuses for my performance. I'm just saying what it was and what it is, and that's something as a professional I have to work around and be prepared for. That's the first time I've ever been in that scenario, and it definitely got in my head before the fight, man. It was in my head, and that's not something that needs to be in your head. That's how you get hit with an overhand right in the first 30 seconds of the fight. You know?